They say kids don't play no more. But my reply? 3 times a day and every morning at 5. COVID came, went on the run, put 19 on us. I'm a freshman and my playing time is gone. It was already limited. Where the coaches, their interest is winning it. A lost year set them back. I understand you, but to the powers that be, you should know. This set me back too.
Now that is powerful. You just watched a snippet of the mini documentary Hoop Dreams Deferred. It sheds light on how the COVID-19 pandemic impacted the high school athletic community. Joining me live in studio this morning is local athlete Nathaniel Green. He produced this film with help from his sister by telling his journey through this story. So we so much appreciate you, Nathaniel, coming on. Also with Nathaniel this morning, his mom, Nakia Cooper, and Coach Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons. That's 10 extra laps, right, for me around the court. Thank you all for coming in and chatting with us this morning about this. You know, the moment I saw this film, this documentary, I got cold chills. It was extremely empowering, extremely moving. Where did this idea come from?
Pretty much that, COVID pretty much impacted majority of the lives of the high school, community, and we just wanted to show everybody what it looks like being an athlete in today's day and how COVID affected everybody.
Yeah, it impacted all parts of our lives. For many, these are our outlets. These are our ways of staying, with times and keeping ourselves healthy. Mom, you must be so proud.
I am very proud. You all know how proud I am all the time. I'm bragging on my children all the time. I am the current president of the Houston Association of Black Journalists and the National Association of Black Journalists, in partnership with the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, put out this call to journalists and freelance people of members of the media to say, tell the story of COVID-19, how it impacted anyone between the K through 12 population. And so I am always looking to get my children involved in things. And my daughter is a student journalist, and the kids are very much, obviously, I'm in media, so they've been raised in the newsrooms. And we decided to tell Nathaniel's story because it was just, he was definitely impacted during this pandemic.
Impacted in something that we can all look back on and be empowered by. Was there a moment, was there a duration through the pandemic, Nathaniel, that you were not able to turn to the court, that you were not able to go out and play ball?
Right, so pretty much with the pandemic, they shut down pretty much all facilities. So it even got to the point that even outside,
playing street ball, right?
They took the court, they took the rims down. So pretty much you couldn't go shoot ball anywhere. You couldn't. Anything you had to do, go buy a court or a little gym or something like that, anything that you had. But as far as going out into the world, everything was closed down.
And again, that impact, there was quite some time we did not know what the long-term impact would be. Street ball was not an option because there was that contact. Yes. Coach, how did this impact your life, your work?
Well, my work is working with a lot of student athletes and consulting with parents. It was very difficult because the kids were isolated, and they weren't able to grow in the normal way they had been growing and training and going to school and learning the game, and even the classroom. It really affected that, so kids weren't able to do what they were normally used to doing. And so with that isolation, there were some developmental issues with kids. There were some mental issues with a lot of the students, and and dealing with all of the NCAA and high school situations for the kids, it became very difficult for them.
When things went back into play, Coach, did you realize or notice a difference in athletes as far as their ability, being rusty, time off?
Oh, absolutely. Not just that, but the mental aspect of it, the approach to the game, all of the things that they had to do that they were normally used to doing, and the way we had set up a system to train and educate our
probably,
kids.
for you as well,
It became really, it was really different, and you just saw it different in their maturity, you saw it different in their skill level, and their preparation for the next level. It was totally thrown off.
Yeah, a little extra practice was needed. Nathaniel, what's next, mister?
Yes, so I'm gonna go to
The Final Four this weekend?
I'm gonna go to a little junior college so I can get my grades right, and then after that I'm gonna go and pursue the dream of going D1.
Well, we will be cheering you on the entire way. I know Mom is extremely proud.
Yes.
And we are extremely proud of you and, of course, all the hard work that goes into Nakia being the #1 mom.
Thank you. Can I say something,
Yes,
though?
absolutely.
I really want to take this moment to really say my thanks to Coach Ben, because Nathaniel lost his father during the pandemic. So on top of everything else shutting down, I became a mother who was not, I'm not a basketball aficionado, right? I do not know anything about it. I was the dance mom. I was the mom that dealt with my children's guitar lessons and piano and all of that and ballet. And I went to Coach Ben, and I even went to some of our gentlemen here in our sports department to say, what do I do next? And that is how Ben took me by the hand, took my son under his wing, and said, we're going to take some extra steps coaching him, and then sent him to Strength in Motion basketball academy, a charter school, or what is it, a college preparatory school, excuse me, post-grad school, to get his skill set level up and everything like that. So if it wasn't for someone like Ben to help with these young men, a lot of the children don't know that there are other options out here.
Yep. It truly takes a community.
It does.
It really does. Really quick, we're having to wrap, but where can people go to watch your video?
On YouTube.
YouTube.
So you just type in Hoop Dreams Deferred, and you will see that. And you can also see it on BayouBeatNews.com also.
Love it. And we, of course, will put all of this information on our website, clicktohouston.com. Thank you all for coming on this show. Best of luck to you, sir. I know you're going to go extremely far.